Live. Yeah, and here we go.
Oh man, as the multiverse aligns, new mutated enhanced being of my kind. I rhyme to an iron heartbeat of Eddie Kane, the conqueror with the thought of Xavier's peace of mind. Look, match crafting a well-written in Hell's Kitchen, being blind, dare to see your Sky Summers eye to eye. Miles ahead, web slinging a line in this age of Voltron, you ain't even inclined. The real McCoy, your beast with mine. I'm from Sakar, barely age, I've increased the time. Fantastic as a force field formed by Sue. It's the arrival of Marvel of the Minds, it's been due. Go.
Yeah, first and foremost, what up, though? It's another episode of Marvel of the Minds. I'm Nametag Alexander, and of course, I got my host, Peace of Mind. What's going on, sir?
Hello. Good evening. Afternoon for you. Almost noon for me.
Yeah, and we know what noon time is. As y'all listening to this episode or watching on the stream, we are recording this as quickly as possible because the Detroit Lions are playing against the Washington Commanders for the NFL playoffs, and we're going to get right through this. So that's why we didn't really go into no deep dives or nothing with this one for like TV or movies for the MCU. We doing another brackets episode pretty much. It's going to be pretty dope. Last time we did the heroes, and this time we're doing some of the villains. Now, I must let y'all know, with the villains this go around, we are missing Wanda Maximoff. We are missing Agatha Harkness, which I wouldn't have had her go too far anyway. And we are missing Zemo, and we are also missing He Who Remains. But technically, and Gore the God Butcher.
And Gore. Yeah.
Technically, MCU kicked Jonathan Majors out anyway, so I don't know how far that would have mattered. However, He Who Remains to me was a dope villain. We're gonna go with what they got for us here on Bracket Fights. Peace, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna get right into it, man. Like I said, we're gonna try to breeze through this because we know this game is coming on, but this is what we kind of do on the regular. We're about to go, and like last time, we went into what was it? What did they call it? Presentation mode.
Yeah.
You might know some of these cats by faces. I don't. Like I know you said Taserface was on here. I did not see that they labeled some of them by name, but we're gonna get right into it. I'll take the left like before. You go ahead and grab the right. So this one,
all right,
easy work, right? Thanos and Claw.
Yeah.
Come on now, we already know.
As cool as Claw was, Thanos. Come on. Yeah.
Not firing up against Thanos, though. That's unfair. Actually, the Claw was pretty dope.
Very.
We saw Claw, and that's when we got first introduced to Wakanda too. So let's go ahead. Thanos makes it on, and Aldrich Killian. Wow. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? This is a tough one for me. Aldrich Killian against Ronan the Accuser. Hey, Loki. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Aldrich, dog.
Oh,
yeah, because we're talking about like characters. Like the criteria for this it wasn't the power set, right? If we were doing power set, I would have rocked with Ronan. However, we were just going based off like the character that we like. And I liked Aldrich Killian. To me, if you look at today's time, he was up against Tony Stark. So this is like if Elon and Zuckerberg went against each other or something. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna roll with Aldrich Killian. And we got Call Obsidian versus Jan Rog. The left side kind of winning, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and roll with Call Obsidian. As we know, we seen him in Infinity War. So, and did he come back in Endgame as a part of Thanos' army?
Yep.
Yeah, I liked him, man. I'm gonna roll with him. He actually was voiced by damn dog. I'm drawing a blank on dog name, but what was he? I'm drawing a blank, man. I had to probably look it up at another time where we don't got too much time, but it's a black dude that voices him, and I had to look it up, whatever. But yeah, Call Obsidian for sure, man. I like Thanos's what was it? The Dark Order was the name.
Yeah, the Black Order.
Yeah, the Black Order. Yeah. We got Whiplash, and we got the Abomination from Incredible Hulk. Whiplash, as we know from Iron Man 2, And Incredible Hulk, of course, that battle in Harlem was very dope between him and the Abomination. I don't fully like what they did with the Abomination, as we saw later on when they brought him back in She-Hulk, but just based off of like these films when we were first introduced to them, I'm gonna have to roll with the Abomination.
Okay.
Ultron and Nebula, bye. I always stand by. I always like Nebula, right? I always roll with her. But however, come on now, bro. Ultron, what we talking about here? Ultron. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Oh, come on, man. Winter Soldier versus who put this bracket together, bro? Like, this is why I think next time we might need to tap in and put our own bracket together, dog.
Yeah.
Because you get to edit these on Bracket Fights. The bracketfights.com is the website. For those of y'all who aren't familiar, we go here just to kind of put these together. But this was already preset. The last one was preset as well, but that was pretty fun because, like, hey, Spider-Man went all the way, which is very fair.
That last one was really well put together. Like, they had some tough choices early on in that first rounds.
It came down to Iron Man and like Spider-Man. We didn't have no control over that. We just was rocking, and landed on those two. Winter Soldier versus Corvus Clay. I mean, come on now. Obviously, we saw Bucky's redemption, but as a villain, Winter Soldier easily.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Loki. All right. Wait a minute now. Loki against Killmonger. Now we're talking about, like you said, the criteria is based off like the villains that what we liked about them, the character, not necessarily the power set or anything. We talking about power set. Loki easily gets Killmonger up out of here, but villain wise, it's tough for me because, of course, man, you know what, dog?
That's a hard one.
It is, man. And we not talking about the Loki that we grew to like.
Yeah. Villain.
So villain wise, I'm gonna go with Killmonger, even though in hindsight I'd be like, Killmonger wasn't that dope of a villain to me, but versus Loki, like in that first Avengers film and the first Thor film, I gotta go with Killmonger, though. I did not like Loki. I was like, this dude is whack to me. Even though I knew about the comic arc and everything, I didn't think it was dope. Then great power set, I just wasn't with. Like I say, this the same Loki we saw that got that redemption arc as we later saw in the Loki series, but just overall, as far as the first villain, I'm gonna roll with Killmonger this go round. Just, and you know what, off one scene only. And when he said, "Is this your king?"
Auntie. Oh, okay. I
never thought that line was dope when they did the "Hey Auntie." I was like, they did that for like just because they knew that was gonna be something. Like whoever wrote it was like, they gonna be saying this. But other than that, like, "Is this your king?" I thought that joke was so dope because it just was like he whooped on him in front of his whole group of folk, and it was just like, nah. Taserface and Hela, I'm going with Hela, dog. I'm mad they killed her off. I really am. Like, Hela was fired, dog. They wasted a villain. Yeah. I mean, they can bring her back. Obviously, we got Secret Wars and everything coming into play, but there's only so many villains that it makes sense to bring back into the fold. And I don't see Hela. I don't recall hearing about her being a part of the original arc from the comics and everything. So
no,
that's why. I mean, I doubt they would adapt everything from the comics, but just as far as a villain, Hela for sure. She was dope.
Yeah.
And now we have Thanos versus Aldrich Killian. Sorry, Aldrich, you out of here. Thanos easily. We know who going to that last round, dog, already, right? Cole Obsidian and the Abomination. Damn. Oh man,
it's kind of tough too.
It is, dog. Cole's pretty dope, but if they wouldn't have like nerfed Abomination later on, fine. I mean, but Cole Obsidian got murked off as well. But still, I'm gonna go ahead and roll. I'm still roll with the Abomination, honestly.
Okay.
Oh, this ain't fair. This not fair, dog.
I don't like this. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit one bit.
But Bucky, I'm gonna go ahead and have to get you up out of here because Ultron is one of my favorite villains in the MCU. Killmonger versus Hela. Sorry, Killmonger, you got to bounce. I really liked Hela.
Yep.
I thought she was dope. Like I said, I thought it was a waste of villain. Thanos versus the Abomination. We in this last round on the left side of the bracket. Thanos advances easily. Ultron versus Hela. Well, bye Hela, because I forget my man's name that voiced him, but I know he was on The Office at one point too. But Ultron advances easily.
Yeah, fuck. What was his name? Not Kevin Spacey. Fucking. Fuck. Why can't I?
I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Yeah, the dude from Blacklist. What was?
This is what we get for trying to hurry up because the game coming on. But still. Shit. I'm looking fully at the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
That's tough.
We said which characters we like, villain wise, right? And I may just come on, man. Thanos has so many bars. Like this is like battle rap. This is like who had the better bars. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna have to roll with Thanos, dog. Damn.
Okay.
God damn, dog. That's man. It's almost so cliche that Thanos make it to.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't not have him in the final. Like,
yes, you don't have to. I don't have to have him there. I can shake shit up. I can shake shit
respectfully. If you're being true to yourself, it's Thanos. He's in the final. Like,
I know, man. I know. I'll be doing shit just for the sake of like,
right.
You know what I mean? You know, it's always them people that's you got to go this way where everybody else going that way. But come on, man. Obviously, everybody fucked with Thanos. Like, I ain't necessarily on the Thanos' right train. I know that's a thing to say, because still, it was another way to go about doing it. I feel like Ultron whole thing was just like to wreck shop just because. And now, hey, I'm gonna roll with Thanos, and here's why. Because even if you fast forward to like why Ultron fucked things up. He realized he was lonely. He was like, damn, I did all this and I ain't had nobody. But now it's on you.
Ego versus Ironmonger, aka Obadiah. I gotta go with Ego. I like Kurt Russell, you know.
Yeah,
like,
man.
That's an easy one for me.
Yep.
Malakath Mysterio, boom, another easy one for me. Mysterio. I thought he was a great character. Great.
And what was Malakath from?
Thor Dark World.
Okay.
He was a dark elf.
Oh, that couldn't have been me. I definitely wouldn't have picked him.
Yeah.
I did not. That movie was so trash to me. This one kind of tough.
Supreme Intelligence or Yellow Jacket?
Remember, we not going off what Yellow Jacket became.
Yeah, no, I'm going with Yellow Jacket pretty easily. Supreme Intelligence was just kind of okay. You know.
Yeah. She didn't really do a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Ghost or Ebony. Ghost was dope, but Ebony, no question.
Ebony.
Easily.
Ebony Maw was he was so sassy.
Vulture and Surtur.
Hold on.
Surtur would.
Hold on. I'm behind.
Surtur
I'm behind.
Oh, my bad. I'm
all right, now I'm
quick on it. Surtur would easily take it if he had more than just that one, you know,
he was at the very beginning. He was at the very end.
Yeah, he's such a huge character, though. Like in the comic, like, you know, Surtur is dope, but Vulture was, you know, absolutely.
Shout out to Michael Keaton. He bodied that role too.
Yeah, Red Skull
versus Caecilius.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Oh dang.
Red Skull wasn't nerfed.
No, he wasn't. But Caecilius did some dope shit.
Yeah, I agree. That whole fight scene was like,
yeah. I'm going with Caecilius on this.
Yeah. And what is he? What happened to him now? Caecilius, he didn't die necessarily.
He got absorbed by Dormammu and got sucked into the Dormammu's dimension and shit.
This one seemed tough, but it's not. The Destroyer versus Proxima Midnight.
Yeah, I'm going with Proxima just because
I like her Destroyer, name too.
Yeah, the Destroyer is just like, you know, I wouldn't have even put him in there. You know,
another trash Marvel film. Thor.
He's a neutral sentry. Like, he just attacks who he's commanded to. It's not like, you know.
And let me
So
say, I'm
yeah,
not gonna say
Proxima.
Thor 1 was trash. It just wasn't like oh, this is
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. I'm going with Crossbones just because he had more. There was more to him, you know.
Yeah,
Dormammu
remember
was
the
just there at
rumors?
the end. It was just like, yeah, whatever.
Remember the rumors about Denzel Washington playing Dormammu? Like what? Why would they
Yeah,
even like we
yeah.
already saw him? Why would he be like unless it's like a origin story of how he became Dormammu or something? I don't know.
Now this one is kind
Hold
of
on.
tough for me because
I'm behind you now. All right, there we go.
oh,
Oh,
there we
Ego
go.
and Mysterio.
Yeah, Ego and Mysterio. Like, damn. Like Guardians, some of my favorite MCU movies. Spider-Man, right up there. I'm going with
Mm,
Mysterio because he shook shit up so much for Spider-Man for the world. Like he like in his whole attitude and everything, and how he was like fucking with Peter and shit. Like,
Jake Gyllenhaal smoked that
yeah,
role as well.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I think I
He
know where
when
you're
does
going
he
with
not,
this.
when does he not smoke a roll?
Right.
Ebony Maw for sure.
I
He
thought you
was
would have said
bad.
Yellow Jacket. But I did like Ebony
No,
Maw.
no,
He
no.
he was sassy on the
Yeah,
low. Ebony Maw was.
yeah,
He,
yeah. He was
he
dope.
got a little twang to him, but he
Even
was
though
still
he
dope
got
though.
took out super easily, you know, with the
Very.
with the alien reference, still like he was dope.
This one tough. The Vulture and Caecilius.
Uh,
For me,
yeah, I'm
it's
going
not though. I don't know.
Vulture. Yeah, I'm going Vulture.
All right.
And then Proxima and Crossbones.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, Proxima.
I feel like we already know about the winners though, because look at this, dog.
I know. Mysterio and Ebony. Mysterio. He's in there. Vulture and Proxima. Vulture.
Yeah, Vulture and okay. No, is it
Yeah.
Vulture? It's Vulture and Crossbone. I thought I heard you say Vulture and Proxima.
No, I picked Proxima. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
So
Vulture versus
it's
Crossbones.
no, I picked Proxima versus Crossbones. I
Oh,
picked
how did?
Proxima over Crossbones. You must have hit the wrong joint.
Oh shit. Hold on. Let me.
It's no worries because I'm picking Vulture. I'm picking Vulture, so it's good.
Yeah. Either way,
It's
one
fine.
of them was gonna get
It's no biggie.
whipped.
Yeah,
I was clicking too fast. That's my fault. All right, you
yeah.
got Mysterio against Vulture.
I'm going
This
Mysterio.
not fair. This is
No,
not
it's not.
fair.
It's not.
You said Mysterio.
Dude. Your side was way more stacked than my side. You had Ultron, Thanos, Hella. Like I ain't had
Yeah.
shit.
We need to next one we do. We might need to sit
Yeah,
and
we
like
got.
really.
Yeah,
I thought
map
they
it
would have.
out.
I thought they would have fared us better. We get an
Yeah,
opportunity to map this out. But yeah,
yeah.
you said Mysterio.
And then yeah, Thanos.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Thanos and
Yeah, it's a
Mysterio.
Mysterio.
Now wait a
Yeah,
minute now.
yeah.
Like
No, there ain't no waiting a minute
it ain't.
now.
It's not. No,
It's
you never,
Thanos.
never in the history of the MCU has anybody said, no, you know what, man, Mysterio was all right. Him and Thanos, between him and Thanos, it'll be tough to be. Yeah, it's always gonna be Thanos, dog. That's
Mm-hmm.
and you know what it is? Just Josh Brolin, man. Just him, the
Yeah.
voicing of the character. Even when he did Cable, it was
The
like
the the
vocally, it's
only
just like,
one the only one to me, and this is a what if Majors didn't get shit canned from the MCU and things went on as planned.
I
And
could see it being Kane.
and after, yeah, I could see it being Kane because He Who Remains, like I fucking loved him. Like he
Yeah,
was so
bars
dope,
too. Yeah, bars,
so
man. To
dope.
me, that's how I look at it. I'm always like,
Yeah,
what actor, the actor that plays them, it matters, and what were
and the
the bars that
portrayal,
they
the
had
lines,
in the movie.
yeah,
Like Ultron
absolutely.
had them, but it's not like they're not as memorable as it is in the
Mm-hmm.
lines that Thanos had. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Like
that
just
whole conversation, like every conversation that He Who Remains had with Loki was
oh
just
man,
chef's kiss from that second season to the final one. Like it was just everything was so good.
yeah, just little
Like
little
you,
lines from Thanos, like
yeah,
the arrogant never do. Like it's just like we
yeah,
saw
yeah.
the heroes. You
Even
couldn't live with
the opening of Infinity War, dread it, run from it. Like
yeah. Oh,
you
the
just
most famous one, dog. You couldn't live with your own failure. What did that bring you? Back to me.
back to me.
Like, look at yourselves. Like, man, dog, like incredible. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't
Thanos
gotta
wins.
download it. They just had I mean, it was kind of obvious, man. Like when I seen him on there and just was looking at the list of visions, I was like, well, it could boil down to Ultron. It's just the problem with what Ultron was on. Yeah, they knew
He was
whoever
on
put
your
it
side.
together, they knew to wait. Ultron was on my side originally. See
it was Thanos and Ultron in that final. Yeah,
you're right. And I think where they messed up, whoever did the bracket, it should have been Ultron should have off top been on the right side of the bracket. So that way it would have been a narrow down. It would have been the battle between them two because I would have had a little tougher time. Like even though I think it's still because these are villains that were from like phases 1 through 3. Because even with Far From Home, that was the last one, I believe, of phase 3. So you know what I'm saying? So it was always gonna be Thanos, you know what I mean? And then, like I said, you got phase 4, which kicked off. You had He Who Remains, the Kang variants, and which, like we said, if they would have never kicked Jonathan Majors out, he could have, I don't know, man. I think it would have been just lines because we talking about the characters that we like in our power sets. Just the line delivery and everything. Just man, like even when he told Sylvie like to grow up, we just got pissed when she was just one. Oh, grow up, Sylvie. Like just showing them like I paved this way for y'all. Like, man, just incredible, dog. Where they were shocked when they first
come back to me after we've met 1,000 more times.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and then Loki's reply, "What makes you think that this is my first time?" And he's like, "Oh shit, okay."
Yeah, like, oh, okay, all right. Like you learn some shit. Yeah, dog. Man, yeah, it could have easily been.
And even just his vibe too in that first meeting where he's with with the apple and that robe chilling in the house slippers and fucking like
had the Jesus sandals on, just posted up because he knew they was coming. You know what I'm saying? And it almost like it's damn near sinister because it was like, yo, have you been at the end of time this long that you just went insane? Like, did you know what I mean? And like you seen it so much play out that you like driving yourself crazy, like just because you got to experience this over and over again. Like, you know everything, like you paved everything, you know what the Avengers gonna do. But we should see how Doom does. I still think that Robert Downey is a flat out variant of Doom and not necessarily the main Doom that we'll see. I feel like they're gonna have one. I think this is just to shake shit up and be like, yo, we got somebody that's, just to introduce y'all to what Doom is about, but this is not gonna be the official one. So, but what worries me about that though is y'all introduce Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. People get used to that variant just based off whatever 1 or 2 films they see him in, and then now it's like, I don't want to get used to this new character.
Yeah, and you also got a problem with him, crushing it too hard.
Yeah,
and then
he is.
You know what I mean? Like,
he is.
And then there's gonna be, oh no, he's not the actual Doom. I'll be like, oh man, come on, like.
There's so many other ones. So next time around,
I'm here for the ride.
Before we wrap it up, next time around, by the time we record again, it's gonna be Spider-Man, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So
yeah, and I don't know how I feel about that shit.
I know, right?
It's weird. Like, the trailer I watched, I was like, okay, cool, that's sweet, dope. And then like I learned who some of the characters were. Harry Osborn. I'll just leave it at that. I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna judge anything before I see it, but that was a weird choice in my opinion.
As far as like just the choosing the villain of the series.
Well, I don't know about no villains or anything about it because I watched the teaser trailer and that's basically it. But
no, I'm sorry. Harry Osborn is the son, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's right. Yeah, his dad is okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm assuming because Harry is in it, I'm assuming his dad off top is one of the villains of the series. But we just gonna have to see. Like it looked fun, but it just didn't look like nothing. Like, damn, are we gonna be excited to like talk about this? And that's what they need to do. I feel like they haven't really dropped anything as of yet that's made me just excited to discuss the content. We're gonna do it. Obviously, we into the MCU or whatever. But last one I remember.
The fact they took so long to make this, like they've been working on this shit a long time.
For sure.
And I'm afraid it might have my expectations too high because I'm like, oh yeah, they're getting this shit right. And then if they come out with some bullshit, I'm gonna be fucking disappointed.
They got some brackets put together here, man. All 26 MCU movies. I'm wondering, like, is all 27 MCU movies by phases?
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably a solid one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Is it really 27 of them, or is it more than that?
We should look for one, or we should put together one that excludes Infinity War and Endgame, because it's just, I mean,
a lot of people don't have that, and I can do the contrary and be different and be like, all right, if I wasn't picking that, what would I pick if it wasn't those two, which is pretty tough, but
because I mean, especially Infinity War, like that was a fucking phenomenon.
I'm looking at this off top, and this ain't me starting another bracket, but just all 27 of them. This alone, this looks kind of dope. Just like off rip, you putting Iron Man versus the Incredible Hulk. I guess they going first.
That's good.
That might be a solid bracket to do next. I just have to wonder. I feel like it's more than 27 movies though.
I don't think so.
Yeah, man. I had to go. Well, if it ain't, this is fair enough. Yeah, it says these are all of the MCU movies.
34
organized
films.
by phases. Oh, okay, 34.
Yeah, there's 34.
They need to update this then. Yeah,
with at least 11 more in stages of development. Whew.
Yeah. But yeah, man, in the meantime, dog, let the people know they can find you at
Deadpool, Wolverine, and all that. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so I would have to go. I would have to do a search and look it up, man. But yeah, that's a good bracket to do.
We should put it together ourselves though, because we got to make sure that shit's right. It can't be lopsided like that. You gotta.
Yeah, that villain bracket was crazy. How they had they set it up to where Thanos was gonna win by default. He was gonna win, but dang, make it fair. Like they didn't make it fair, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, we coming up on a hot 30 man game about to come on. Lions versus the Commanders. By the time y'all hear this, they either won or they didn't, but we putting the energy out there that they are winning. So, let them know where they can find you in the meantime, bro.
Peace of Mind 313 across everything, everywhere, always.
Same here. Nametag Alexander across the board. That's all social media platforms, as well as where you can stream and purchase music, Apple Music, Spotify, Bandcamp, even you name it. And in the meantime, make sure y'all tap that link in the description of the show where you can get Marvel of the Minds merch, as well as the other Leading Me Legendary store merch as well. But in the meantime, until episode 48, it's been Marvel of the Minds. Peace.